LG oven doesn't bake evenly. Bake element. If the bake element is burned out, the oven will only be heated by the broil element. This will cause the oven to heat unevenly. When the bake element is heating properly, it glows red hot. If the element does not glow red, this indicates that the element is not heating. Often, if the element has burned out, it will be visibly damaged. Inspect the bake element for holes or blisters. To determine if the bake element has burned out, use a multimeter to test the element for continuity. If the bake element does not have continuity, replace it. Igniter. The igniter draws electrical current through the oven safety valve bimetal to open the valve, letting gas into the oven burner and igniting it. If the oven igniter weakens, it can take longer than normal to open the safety valve, causing oven temperature issues. To determine if the igniter is defective, observe the igniter when the oven is heating. If the igniter glows for more than 90 seconds without igniting the gas flame, this indicates that the igniter is too weak to open the oven safety valve correctly. If the igniter is weak, replace it. Broil element. If the broil element is burned out, only the bake element will heat the oven. This will cause the oven to heat unevenly. When the broil element is heating properly, it glows red hot. If the element does not glow red, this indicates that the element is not heating. Often, if the element has burned out, it will be visibly damaged. Inspect the broil element for holes or blisters. To determine if the broil element has burned out, use a multimeter to test the element for continuity. If the broil element does not have continuity, replace it. Oven control board. The oven control board works in conjunction with the oven sensor to regulate the temperature. The sensor regulates the oven temperature by varying its resistance to electrical current as the oven temperature varies. As the oven temperature rises, the oven sensor creates greater resistance. If the sensor gives the wrong amount of resistance, the oven may not bake evenly. Or if the oven control board does not read the sensor resistance correctly, the oven temperature can be inaccurate. On some models, you can recalibrate the oven control up to 35 degrees Fahrenheit higher or lower. Refer to your owner's manual for instructions on how to recalibrate the oven control. Temperature sensor. The oven sensor works with the oven control board to regulate the oven temperature. If there is an oven temperature problem, this sensor might be defective. The sensor can be tested by using an ohm meter. As temperature rises, the resistance measurement also rises. The manufacturer of the oven sensor determines the correct resistance. If we have a testing video associated with this part, watch it to learn how to test the oven sensor. Oven temperature problems can be caused by other things, but this is one of the common causes. Convection element. The convection element works with the other heating elements to heat the air circulating inside the oven. If the convection element is burned out, the oven won't heat evenly. To determine if the convection element is burned out, use a multimeter to test the element for continuity. If the convection element does not have continuity, replace it. Convection motor. The convection motor drives the convection fan to circulate the air inside the oven. The convection oven must circulate the air for the oven to heat evenly. If the convection motor won't run at all, use a multimeter to test it for continuity. If the motor does not have continuity, replace it. If the convection motor still makes a humming sound, try turning the motor shaft by hand. If the motor shaft does not turn freely, replace the convection motor.